Elena Marquez was known across the city as a fearless CEO, sharp, decisive, and always in control. But that morning, as she walked into a quiet little cafe, holding the hand of her 6-year-old daughter, Lily, her confidence melted into anxiety. Lily walked close to her mother, gripping her sleeve. Her big brown eyes scanned the room silently. Silently, because Lily hadn't spoken a single word in nearly a year. The world thought Elena was unstoppable. They didn't see the nights she spent sitting by Lily's bedside, wishing she knew how to bring her daughter back from her silence. They didn't know that Lily had stopped talking after losing her father in a car accident. To everyone else, Elena was a powerful executive. To Lily, she was the only person left. They took a seat by the window. Elena ordered a hot chocolate for Lily and a cappuccino for herself. She was determined to make this a positive outing, a step toward helping Lily feel safe again. But Lily only stared at the table, swinging her feet nervously. "Sweetheart," Elena said softly, "you can draw if you want." She handed her a small notebook. Lily nodded, but didn't open it. Across the cafe, a tall man with warm eyes and slightly messy hair sat with a little boy around Lily's age. The boy laughed happily while the man signed with his hands, fluid, expressive motions full of life. It was sign language. Elena watched with gentle fascination. The man signed something that made his son burst into giggles again. Their bond was effortless. She looked back at Lily. What she saw made her breath catch. Lily wasn't looking at the table anymore. She was staring at the man's hands. Her eyes were wide, locked onto every gesture he made. A spark. The first spark Elena had seen in Lily in months. The man noticed her gaze and smiled politely. Elena offered a small smile back, embarrassed but intrigued. Lily tugged on her mother's sleeve. "Elena," she whispered, no sound, just mouthing the word, and pointed at the man. "You want to go closer?" Elena asked, not expecting an answer. Lily nodded. Her first clear response in weeks. Heart pounding, Elena hesitated. Would it be rude to approach? But Lily's hopeful expression pushed her forward. They slowly walked toward the table. The man looked up in surprise. "Hi," Elena said softly. "I'm sorry if this is strange. My daughter seems interested in the sign language you were using." The man's face brightened with understanding. "Oh, not strange at all," he said warmly. "I'm Nathan, and this is my son Max. Max is deaf, so we use sign language all the time." Max waved enthusiastically. Lily froze, then lifted her hand in a shy, wobbly wave. Nathan smiled. "Does she sign?" "No," Elena said, her voice tight. She doesn't talk." Nathan didn't react with pity, just gentle patience. "Would she like to learn a word?" he asked. Elena looked at Lily. Lily nodded again. Nathan bent down to Lily's level. He lifted his hand, forming a simple sign. "Hello." Lily watched closely. Then, slowly, she raised her hands. Her small fingers copied the motion. Perfectly. Nathan's smile widened. "That's great. You're a natural." For the first time in months, Lily's face lit up. A tiny smile, shy, but real, curved her lips. Elena felt tears sting her eyes. From that moment, everything shifted. Nathan taught Lily a few more simple signs. "Thank you, friend, happy." Max joined in, showing her how to move her fingers correctly. The 3 children, 2 speaking, 1 silent, became a little team. Elena watched in disbelief as Lily interacted, responding, engaging, trying, finally, trying. Something she hadn't done since her father's death. After a while, Nathan stood up to order another drink. "Elena, can I get you anything?" he asked. She blinked, startled. "Oh, no, thank you." When he walked away, Lily tugged her mother's sleeve again. She signed one of the new words. Happy. Lily pointed to herself. Elena's breath cracked. "You're happy?" she whispered. Lily nodded. Tears ran down Elena's cheeks before she could stop them. She wasn't crying because Lily spoke, she hadn't, but she communicated. She expressed herself, and she hadn't done that in so long. Nathan returned and noticed her tears. "You okay?" he asked gently. Elena wiped her face. "You have no idea what this means to me." He sat down. "You don't have to explain. Sometimes, a new language opens a door that felt locked." Elena swallowed hard. Lily stopped talking after her father died. Nothing has helped. Not therapy, not school sessions. I've been terrified I'll never hear her voice again. Nathan nodded slowly. Max wasn't born deaf. He lost his hearing at age 3 after a high fever. He shut down, stopped responding. It took us a long time to find sign language. When he learned his first sign, it felt like we found him again. Elena stared at him, speechless. "You're doing your best," he added softly, "and she's still in there. She's just waiting for the right key." Elena looked at Lily, who was now signing clumsy little shapes with Max, giggling silently whenever he corrected her. For the first time in months, Elena saw her daughter as more than a wounded child. She saw hope. As the hours passed, Lily learned half a dozen signs. She even drew a little picture of Max and Nathan in her notebook and quietly slid it across the table. Nathan placed a hand over his heart. "That's beautiful, Lily. Thank you." Lily blushed. When it was finally time to leave, Lily clung to Nathan's pant leg. Not out of fear, but affection. "Would you like to meet again?" Nathan asked gently. "I can teach her more. Max would love a new friend." Elena nodded instantly. "Yes, please." Lily stepped forward, signing friend to Max. Max signed it back. As they walked toward the door, Lily tugged Elena's sleeve again. Elena crouched down. "What is it, sweetheart?" Lily shaped a sign with her fingers. "Mom." Elena's heart nearly burst. Then Lily made another sign Nathan had taught her that day. "Love." She pointed at Elena. Elena broke. She wrapped her daughter in her arms, sobbing into her hair. "I love you too," she whispered. Behind her, Nathan watched with a soft smile. Sometimes healing didn't come from doctors or therapy. Sometimes it came from a stranger in a cafe, and a language spoken without a single word.